Hello students, this is Ujjwala Bhandiwad, lecturer from KLS Gokte PU College of Commerce and Science, Belagavi. In the last class, we learnt what is motherboard and components of the motherboard. Motherboard is a main circuit board which provides a platform for all the components and peripherals to communicate with each other. It includes various components like processor, BIOS, CMOS, slots, disk controller, I/O ports and interfaces, bus, etc. In today's class, let us learn about I/O ports and interfaces. The ports and interfaces are used to connect external devices like printers, keyboards, or scanners to the computer, which get connected to the computer's motherboard. These ports and interfaces are found on the rear side of the computer. In this diagram, we can see there are several types of ports like serial port, parallel port, USB port, AGP port, etc. Let us learn them one by one. First one is serial port. Serial port is also known as communication port or RS-232C port. They are used for connecting communication devices like mouse, modem, etc. This port transfers the data serially one bit at a time. It requires a single wire to transmit one bit of data. Second port is parallel port. Parallel port are used to connect external input-output devices like printers or scanners. This port helps us parallel transfer of data, which is 1 byte at a time. 1 byte means 8 bits of data at a time. Third port is IDE port. IDE full form is Integrated Digital Electronic Port. IDE devices like CD-ROM drives, hard disk drives are connected to the motherboard by using IDE port. Fourth port is USB port. USB full form is Universal Serial Bus. The diagram is important. You have to practice it. It is shown here. USB port gives a single, standardized, easy to use way to connect variety of peripherals to the computer. The devices include digital camera, web cameras, pen drive, speakers, etc. USB supports a data speed of 12 megabytes per second. It is a plug and play interface. Plug and play means new device can be added to the computer without turning off the computer. The diagram of USB port is shown here. You need to practice. Fifth port is AGP port. AGP full form is Accelerated Graphics Port. It is used to connect graphic card that provides high-speed video performance, which is required in games as well as multimedia applications. The next port is SCSI port. Full form is Small Computer System Interface port. This port is used for adding external devices such as high-speed hard disk, high-end scanners, CD-ROM drives, etc. It does fast data transfer and I/O operations. These ports are expensive because they provide faster access at a very high speed. Seventh port is VGA port. VGA stands for Visual Graphics Adapter Port. It connects monitor to the computer's video card. It has 15 holes and similar to serial port connector. Serial port connector has a pins, but VGA port has a holes. Eighth port is game port. Game port connects personal computer to a joystick. Ninth port is MIDI port. MIDI stands for Musical Instrument Digital Interface Port. This port is a system designed to transmit information between electronic musical instruments. A MIDI musical keyboard can be attached to a computer and allow the performer to play music. After learning I/O ports, the last component on a motherboard is bus. First, let me define what is bus. Bus is a collection of parallel wires that form a pathway to carry address, data, and control signals. The different components of computer like CPU, I/O unit, and memory are connected to each other through bus. The data, instructions, and the signals are carried between different components through bus. The diagram of bus is important. Students, you have to practice this diagram. Bus has few features. Features means characters. First character is a bus is a set of wires and each wire can carry one bit of data. A bus width is defined by the number of wires in the bus. Computer bus can be divided into two types. First is internal bus, second one is external bus. Internal bus connects components like processor, memory, I/O. It is also known as system bus. The external bus connects different external devices like expansion slots, I/O ports, drive connections to the computer. This external bus is also known as expansion bus. A system bus or an expansion bus again consists of three different types of buses. First one is data bus, second one is address bus, third one is control bus. The data bus provides a path to transfer data between CPU and memory. It may consist of 32, 64 or 128 lines of wire. The data bus width affects the speed of the computer. Second bus is address bus, which connects CPU and RAM with a set of wires. The address bus width determines maximum number of memory locations the computer can have. Third one is control bus. It is used to control the access to and the use of data and the address lines. So, let us recall today's class with few questions and answers. In this chapter, we learned what is port. Answer is port and interfaces are used to connect external devices like printers, keyboards, scanners, etc. Expand USB. In this class, there are several expansions we learned. So students, remember those full forms or expansions. USB full form is Universal Serial Bus. Third question is, name any one USB device. USB device example is pen drive, digital camera or web camera. Fourth question is, what is system bus? System bus connects major components like processor, memory, I/O. Fifth question is, what is data bus? Data bus provides path to transfer the data between CPU and memory. So students, the memory of the computer we learn in the next class. Thank you.